The retaliation is here, and it's heavy sanction on U.S. companies by China. It's been long coming because of the several sanctions on China by the West. They keep sanctioning on different product, and recently more sanctions was slapped on Chinese companies because of Russia. But now China has decided to retaliate and slap their own sanctions on U.S., with Apple sanctions increasing around China and declining in revenue and sales around China. Remember, Apple is the largest capital share in the U.S. with more than $1 trillion in assets, so anything that touch Apple directly touch the U.S. economy, and this is bad for the United States. How will the U.S. retaliate now? What will they do to China? Now they know that China can also slap sanctions, and that sanction will be very effective. Stay with us to the end to see what China is doing. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In recent developments, the relationship between the US and China has seen new strains, particularly in the technology sector. A notable instance is the increasing scrutiny and restrictions placed on American tech giant Apple and NASDAQ. Within China, reports from Bloomberg News indicate a significant escalation in the measures against foreign technology, with Chinese agencies and government-backed firms intensifying their stance against the use of foreign devices, particularly iPhones, in their operations. This move by Chinese authorities represents a profound shift in the dynamics of the global tech industry, especially concerning the US-China tech rivalry. The Chinese government's decision to have its employees switch to local brands, as reported by Bloomberg citing knowledgeable sources, marks a significant escalation from previous policies. As of September, there was already a growing trend where certain agencies began advising employees against bringing foreign-made devices, like iPhones, to work. This policy shift is not just a mere commercial decision, but a reflection of the deepening geopolitical tensions between the US and China, particularly in the realm of technology and cybersecurity. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. The resurgence of Huawei technologies in the Chinese market, amidst these developments, is a critical aspect to consider, as foreign brands like Apple face increased scrutiny and possible exclusion from parts of the massive Chinese mobile market. Local brands like Huawei are gaining traction. This shift is evidenced by the decline in Apple's share value, which fell by 0.6 after the close of trading on a recent Friday, as reported by Bloomberg. The backdrop to these developments is a complex web of accusations and geopolitical maneuverings. There has been criticism leveled at Apple for allegedly being a tool for espionage, with accusations that the company's devices could be used to spy on China. These allegations, although not substantiated with public evidence, have fueled the Chinese government's rationale for imposing stricter controls on the use of Apple products within its agencies and state-backed firms. The previous sanctions placed on Apple need to be understood in a broader context. The US and China have been engaged in a prolonged trade and technology war, with both nations imposing various sanctions and restrictions on each other's companies. Apple, as a prominent USC technology firm, has found itself caught in the crossfire. The Chinese government's recent actions can be seen as a response to broader U.S. policies and sanctions, which have targeted Chinese technology companies and restricted their access to U.S. technology and markets. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. For Apple, the impact of these developments is substantial. While the exact financial implications are challenging to quantify precisely, it's clear that losing even a fraction of the Chinese market, the world's largest mobile market, could significantly affect the company's revenues and global market position. According to CIO, government purchases of iPhones in China account for less than 1% of Apple's total iPhone revenue in the country. However, the symbolic impact and potential for broader consumer shifts away from American technology products could have longer-term repercussions. The U.S. stance and policies, particularly those related to sanctions and technology export controls, have come under criticism in this context. Some argue that the U.S. administration's aggressive stance on technology transfers and trade with China has provoked retaliatory measures, such as those now being experienced by Apple. This situation highlights the complex interplay between national security concerns, global trade policies, and the operations of multinational corporations in today's interconnected world. The unfolding situation around Apple in China is a microcosm of the larger U.S.-China technological and trade rivalry. It reflects the broader challenges and complexities facing global tech companies in an era of increasing geopolitical tensions and nationalistic economic policies. For Apple, navigating this landscape will require a careful balancing of business interests, compliance with varying national regulations, and strategic positioning in a rapidly evolving global market. The escalating restrictions on Apple in China are not just isolated business events, but are deeply intertwined with international politics and the ongoing power struggle between the world's two largest economies. At the heart of these tensions are concerns over national security, economic sovereignty, and technological supremacy. The U.S. has long accused China of engaging in unfair trade practices and intellectual property theft, particularly in the technology sector. In response, the U.S. government has implemented various measures, including trade tariffs and restrictions on Chinese technology companies, citing national security concerns. These measures have had significant implications for Chinese tech giants like Huawei and ZTE, limiting their access to crucial U.S. technology and markets. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. In retaliation, China has adopted its strategies to counteract U.S. policies. The move against Apple and other foreign technology companies can be seen as part of this broader strategic response. By encouraging its agencies and state-backed firms to use local brands, China is not only trying to reduce its dependence on foreign technology, but also bolstering its domestic tech industry. This strategy aligns with China's broader ambitions to achieve technological self-reliance and become a global leader in key technology sectors. The impact of these developments on Apple is multifaceted. On the one hand, there are direct financial implications. China is a significant market for Apple, and losing even a small percentage of this market could have noticeable effects on the company's revenue and global market share. On the other hand, there are broader implications for Apple's supply chain and global business strategy. China is not only a major market for Apple's products, but also a vital part of the company's manufacturing and supply chain. The escalating tensions and restrictions could compel Apple to reevaluate and possibly restructure its supply chain, potentially leading to increased costs and operational complexities. Moreover, the situation raises important questions about the future of globalization and the role of multinational corporations in an increasingly fragmented world. The U.S.-China rivalry is leading to a more bifurcated global market, where companies may have to navigate a complex web of divergent regulations, standards, and political pressures. For companies like Apple, this could mean having to make difficult choices about which markets to prioritize and how to align their business practices with differing national interests. The criticism of the U.S. for its role in this situation is also a point of contention. Critics argue that the U.S. aggressive stance on trade and technology with China has contributed to an environment of mistrust and retaliation, ultimately affecting American companies like Apple. They suggest that a more diplomatic and collaborative approach might have yielded different results, potentially avoiding the kind of retaliatory measures that are now impacting U.S. businesses. The challenges faced by Apple in China are a reflection of the larger geopolitical contest between the U.S. and China. They underscore the complexities and risks faced by multinational corporations in a world where national interests and global economic interdependencies are often at odds. As this situation continues to evolve, it will be essential for companies like Apple to adapt and navigate these challenges strategically, while for governments, finding a balance between national security concerns and fostering a healthy, open global trade environment remains a critical and ongoing challenge. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.